In this video we're going to do the oil change on the Ohvale GP0. The tools you're going to need for this are a 17mm socket, an 8mm socket, your handy little wrench, a funnel, a measuring jug, and I've also got a dental mirror in here. I'll just show you what that's for. The Ohvale GP0s have this little hour meter in here, which is a great addition to the bike. Problem is it's kind of tricky to see even with all the bodywork off, as we see on this bike. So I use a little dental mirror, and I'll show you how to use that. Okay, so yeah, this little dental mirror really helps read the hour meter easier, because it's really hard to see with the oil cooler in the way. So as you can see, if you look on here, we can get a little dental mirror and we can see what's on the hour meter. So now we're going to find the drain plug, which is this one here. It's a 17mm. That's where the oil drains out. So further up on the right hand side of the bike, you have the filler plug, which is here, and the oil filter lives under this little cover in here. The thing I do is I'm going to loosen off the filler cap here. Don't take it all the way out, just loosen it off so it just lets the air move through. So first step, we're going to undo the drain plug using the 17mm. There it goes. So just going to pop this one out. Make sure you don't lose the sealing washer, which is there. Sometimes it sticks to the engine case, and then when you take the bolt out, of course it falls straight into your drain pan. Here comes the oil. Once the oil is drained out, we put the drain plug back in the drain plug hole and make sure that the sealing washer is there, and we'll just nip that back up. The oil filter, as I said earlier, lives under this little panel here, and that's where you need your 8mm socket to pull these three bolts out. So when you pull this panel off, this cover off, there's going to be some oil that leaks out. So put your little kind of catch can down here, and we'll pop these off now. These two are the same length. The one on the top is the long one. Okay, just give it a little twist, pull it towards you, and the cover will come off. You can see the oil going there. So now underneath here, be careful, there's O-rings. You can see one's trying to escape right there. Got that one, and there's another one around here. The filter goes on in a specific way. Again, you give it a little twist, it pops off. You can see that's the outside, that's the inside. There's a rubber seal here. Okay, so we've got our brand new Ohvale oil filter here. We'll pop that on. You see, it goes on that way around. Now, we're going to put it back in here, but you notice there's a little oil seal here. Make sure that's in place before you put the filter housing back on. And the other thing we're going to do is we're just going to have a little clean up in here before I finally put it in the aperture here. Just give that a little bit of a clean off, and then what we have to do, if you notice the long piece here goes to the bottom, slide it in there and just push it in till it's snug. Okay, so we'll put the bolts back in here. This will help everything to line up properly. And I know for some race series you'll probably have to wire lock these, but I'll show you how to do that in a separate video. Mini torque wrench here. We're just going to nip these up, make sure they're all evenly tightened, and then we'll have a bit of a cleanup around here. Just for now, I've tightened up the filler cap there, just so that I can clean all this oil off of here with some contact cleaner. I find it's the best way to do it. Now we put the oil in, the new fresh oil. So according to specs, this is a 160, so this one has 1100 cc's of oil. I believe the 110 is 850, and the 190 I think is about a litre, but I would recommend you check the specs for your bike before you do it. I love these funnels. This is my favourite funnel, perfect for little bikes, because, oh, look at that. It just goes in there and it's so nice and snug. And then we start pouring the oil in. Got the oil in, the new oil in. Yeah, it's 1040 grade 4-stroke oil. So what you need to do now is just check that the level is right. As I say, it's about 1100 cc in the 160. What the specs ask for is about 5 mil down from the top of the dipstick. So there we are, look at that, that's sweet. So now we're going to replace this one more time, put it back in there, nip it up, just finger tight. The oil level's right now, but once you run the motor, it's going to fill up the chamber here where the little oil filter lives, so the level will drop a bit. So once the engine's heated up and you've run it long enough to get warm, check the level again. You might have to top it up a little bit. And always make sure the bike is nice and level before you check the oil level. So that's the oil change on the Ohvale GP0. Thanks for watching. See you next time.